offering.
First pitch, 7:07.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Yankees will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have two strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
After it is Gardner. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away now.
Batting third, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Striding in, Luis Arias. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping into the box, Miguel Sano, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for Minnesota. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off
the pitch.
For the Yankees, the center fielder.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Hey, Matty V, this has been a good division so far. Hey, D-Row, even though their lead isn't as big as it once was, they're playing some good baseball, and they'd love to carry this into a strong month of May.
Yeah, they find themselves sitting in first place after April. I'm telling you, that's all you can ask for in this game. I know it's a long season, a lot of games left to be played, but they find themselves in a nice spot.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Lifted down the line in left. Chasing after it is Rosario. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Row. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
So now to the plate, Clint Frazier. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rosario arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and third, one away. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Drilled to the right side. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Luke Boyd.
Standing in now, Luke Boyd. Now Voit with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Dobnak has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will... Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And this one will bounce into the wall. Stepping in now, Mitch Garver, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. LeMahieu shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Eddie Rosario. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he carries a .308 batting average. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. But this will not get out there deep enough, as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Eric Kratz. Now the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0. Little tardy on that swing, as it's well wide of first. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Throw on to first is in time to get him. So that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, 2 gone. At the plate, Mike Tauchman. He reached on a single in his first try. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now, and gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We played 2 full. The Yankees lead it 6-0. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Tauchman will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Astudillo leads off first with 1 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
At the plate, Luis Arias. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there, and that retires the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Back up the middle, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Romero has pitched just under 60 innings and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. 0-1. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Settling in now, Luke Voigt. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Miguel Sano. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
And that's through for a hit. At the plate now, Eddie Rosario, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Marwin Gonzalez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. No balls and a strike to count. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, big right-handed slugger Giancarlo Stanton. Line drive to left. Rosario is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
First offering on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky. Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in once again, Mike Tauchman. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His 2nd of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Heading out toward shallow right. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Running hard, he's digging for second. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Max Kepler stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Tauchman will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. Ready for another shot now. Luis Arias, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Popped up. Andujar has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit in the air to center field. Gardner's after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail big. It's 9-1. Homer Bailey gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort.
Pitching for Minnesota, number 15, Homer Bailey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Miguel Andujar stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And that's out number one.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Luke Voigt. He was a double play victim last time around. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And right into the shift. Scooped up. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first home run of the season as this lead got even wider. To the plate now, Gleyber Torres.
Shortstop.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. Gonzalez is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Next will be the
Leading up to the 10. The designated hitter.
Braden Bristow will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Hit hard down the line.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big guys.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall. A home run. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at him.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-0.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. One run here on one base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Mike Tuchman will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And it's fouled away.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this will be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. One there. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Bailey pauses. First pitch on the way. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Seventh inning ready to roll, and into bat next the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez, and he fouls this one off. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now here it comes.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Full count, 3-2. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
0 for 2 for him to this point. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The center fielder, number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He doubled his last time through. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Again, he sends it out of play.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Max Kepler is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
3-0 now. From the stretch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Into the box now, Luis Arias. He's set and the pitch.
Arias.
Ball 1, no strike.
Popped him up. Kratz over to his right, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 11 and the Twins. Last half of the 7th here, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0 delivery. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Racing back the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 11 for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Josh Donaldson digging in now, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Gardner. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Garver. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A 1-1, and it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Going back is the left fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Next for New York, Mike Tauchman. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Clint Frazier is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but not to fear. Marwin Gonzalez now starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Williams Astudillo. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score as well.
And not to take any credit away from the hitter on this reliever is running on empty at this point.
Standing in now, Max Kepler, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Second base.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. At the plate, Luis Arias. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And he will take ball 4.
Now batting, the designated pitcher, Miguel.
Chad Green comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Miguel Sano is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. And he strikes out again, and that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game.
The third baseman.
Standing in, Josh Donaldson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Mitch Garver is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Final strike for the Twins. 1-2 to the Twins catcher. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Minnesota, good night.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
13-6. The final score in this ball game. The Yanks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jay Happ earned his 5th win of the year. Randy Dobnak permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 50.